The uranium gun weapon, or little boy bomb, was a simple design, and scientists were confident it would work without testing. The Fat Man, or implosion bomb, was a more efficient design, using plutonium instead of uranium. Inside the very center of the bomb was an initiator, surrounded by a sphere of plutonium. This sphere was encased within a set of symmetrically located, high explosive lenses, creating an implosion which forced the plutonium into itself, attaining critical mass. Blast instantly raised temperatures to 10 million degrees, releasing a force of 1 million pounds of pressure, vaporizing the tower and all desert life within half a mile. The intensity of light was sufficient to cause temporary blindness to an observer 10 miles away. With a yield 200 times greater than the 100-ton test, the fireball created a crater nearly 1/2 mile across and fused the desert sand into a green glass still containing traces of radioactivity. May 1945. The hot New Mexico desert seemed far from the ravages of war in Europe. "100 tons of TNT, a rehearsal to scale and calibrate the power of an untested atomic weapon."
Pearl Harbor plunged the United States into war.
2 months from this day, man would unleash the destructive power of the demon locked within the very fabric of matter
Our forces had
and plunge the
conducted an
world
offensive against
into
the
the atomic
war-bloated empire
age.
of the rising sun. Slowly, island by island, mile by mile, and then with ever-quickening sweep, the combined land, sea, and air forces of the Allies drove against the borders
For
of
the
that
next
empire,
20 years,
forcing it back
testing the power
until
of
late
the
in
atomic bomb
1945, only
would
the
hold the world
bastions of the
captive
Japanese
by
home
events
islands
shrouded
remained to
in
be
secrecy.
stormed.
Events set into motion.
Ahead lay the greatest
7 years
campaign of
earlier.
all, invasion of the Japanese homeland, and close in, desperate fight. That this fanatical enemy would not
March
quit until their
1938.
last fighting man had been driven from his
Hitler
cave and
invades
killed,
Austria.
had been established time and again by
The
bitter
Third Reich
experience.
begins to flex its military muscle. Later that year, German scientists discover fission of the uranium nucleus, bringing the Third Reich one step closer to discovering the secret of the atomic bomb. Fear of German research stimulated activity in the United States and England. Fear that German scientists could produce weapons of great devastation. In the fall of 1939, Dr. Albert Einstein wrote his now famous letter to President Roosevelt, explaining the urgency of work on uranium fission. Roosevelt, a man of action, moved swiftly. An advisory committee on uranium was appointed. German forces invade Poland, plunging the nations of Europe into a Second World War. A new branch of the Army's Corps of Engineers was established to administer work on military uses of uranium. Major General Leslie R. Groves, the man responsible for the Pentagon, was placed in charge of the project. On December 2nd, the first self-sustaining chain-reacting pile was successfully operated by Enrico Fermi. Fermi's success brought intense efforts between government and the private sector, creating huge industries for uranium separation in the town of Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and for the production of plutonium in Hanford, Washington, at the shores of the mighty Columbia River. This tremendous effort forged the materials necessary for creating an atomic bomb. The first atomic bomb was assembled in Los Alamos, a secret to surround himself with a galaxy of outstanding scientific stars. From Los Alamos came the bomb design and treatment of many theoretical problems. Yet many questions still remain unanswered. What are the secrets of this new source of power and destruction? Knowledge and information on all aspects of this new weapon are essential and can only be discovered by further testing.
I had a very good friend, a Hungarian, 10 years older than me, Jurci. He had a very independent mind and a great feeling what is coming. He saw years
The
ahead
uranium gun weapon,
that nuclear
little boy
explosives
bomb,
would become important.
was detonated over
He was a
Hiroshima
friend,
at an altitude of
and I
1,800
helped him.
feet.
For
height to
instance,
achieve
I drove
maximum
him
blast
to an
effect.
important interview with Einstein,
3 days later,
where
the
Einstein
Fat
wrote
Man
a
implosion
famous
bomb
letter to
was
Roosevelt
detonated over Nagasaki.
that started things going. I myself was interested in theoretical physics, in explaining
Hiroshima,
atoms, molecular
70,000
vibrations,
people were killed,
knowledge
the
and
rest
more
was missing.
knowledge. I
Of its
didn't bother,
90,000 buildings,
but
over
then
60,000 were demolished.
Hitler, not all,
The implosion bomb dropped on Nagasaki
Swallowed
took
up
the lives of
half of
42,000 people and injured
he
40,000 more.
invaded the West. And 2 days later,
It
there
destroyed
was
39% of
an
all the buildings in
invitation
the
to a
city,
Pan-American Congress,
with a yield
where
of 20
Roosevelt, whom I
kilotons,
have never seen
similar to
before,
that of Trinity.
was going to speak.
This weapon would be considered a
And he
nominal
made a
atomic
remarkable
bomb
speech.
and provide a
How the
blueprint
world
for
is
all future
really
nuclear
endangered by
weapons.
Hitler. Among